Alright everyone, me and my creepy share like to welcome you back to the Scout, this time in Act number 2. So, these two have been resetted. So, well, nothing more than to really say. I will say though that the fault with the first game is that it's very short. At least feels very short. This game feels a lot longer. So and that's that. Also, I looked at the recordings of all my Act 1 videos, and my audio, my speech, was absolute dog shit. Which is why I don't usually record like I do with this series, which is why I always do like one video here and there, which is why you probably don't get many videos. But hey ho, let's continue as we have with Sophia first, to just run through the game with, and then up with Liam next. A prologue. That's the lighthouse.
It's perhaps been a while since we caught up with our Sophia. Well, if you remember, she passed her scout initiation with flying colours and was immediately thrown into the thick of a sea rat invasion on her village, Lily Grove. She made her way through the village and to the catacombs, where she bravely saved some locals from the rat clutches. But then came Scum Snout. He was a nasty whereat if ever there was one of Clooney's own commanders, sent to pillage the countryside before Clooney himself came for Redwall soon after, in the summer of the late Rose. Scum Snout and his sea rats wrought havoc on the little village. And Sophia's own betrothed, Liam, was bitten by the monster's poisonous maw. Infections soon fled, but Sophia had a mission first, straight from Captain Robin himself. Get to the Lily Grove lighthouse and light it. That would warn the surrounding countryside of the attacks and call for much-needed reinforcements. Scum Snout chased her the whole way, but Sophia was too crafty for him. She reached the lighthouse just in time, and as Scum Snout pursued her to the top, he was blinded by the lighthouse's beam, and his mighty tail knocked Sophia off her feet and sent her falling out of the window to a perilous fate.
And down we go. Good job, Gunyan.
By George, Brother Jethro, you sure have put together a fantastic midsummer play. The rehearsal looked just magical.
Oh, well, it would have been even more so had you waited to sneak a peek until its debut tomorrow night.
Can you blame us? We heard that music and we just had to take a look.
I do believe it be too tempting to ignore.
I can't wait to see the rest of it at the festival. If I'd known you were such a storyteller, Brother Jethro, I'd have come south sooner.
Well, Captain Barker, I'm only passing the tale along. I've heard you've got an exciting tale about Finn and Fiona.
Oh, Brother Jethro, if you keep letting the boy have his nightmares, never are my remedies going to work.
Nightmares?
Oh, I caught him in the library, grabbing at that spyglass of yours again. Might have cracked his noggin had I not gotten there in time.
I'm sorry, Grandfather. It's just I can't sleep. Mom and Dad keep fighting. And Sophia falling off the lighthouse. Grandfather, you never told me what happens next.
Well, William, your eyes could hardly stay open last night. I'd have been a terrible grandfather if I hadn't let you sleep.
But Scumsnout and Sophia, she can't have been hurt. She's too important.
Oh, little William, you've grown quite fond of Sophia, eh?
I mean, she's a great warrior and she fights so hard for Liam. She reminds me of Mom.
Well?
I guess Jethro will have to finish the story then.
Yes, please.
All right, very well. Let's continue. But where were we exactly?
Sophia was running away from Scumsnout. She'd been knocked out of the lighthouse, but she wasn't. Surely she didn't.
She'd saved Lily Grove with her courage, remember? With the lighthouse lit, reinforcements throughout Mossflower would come to their aid. But her success came at a great price. Falling through the night air, Sophia wondered if her journey to the dark forest was finally upon her. Luckily, Martin had more use for her yet.
If you were falling that far, would you really be like wondering, or would you be quite sure about it?
Oh, my head. That's the sound of battle, that is. Who are the rats fighting? I thought the villagers fled.
Oh, right here. Fine. Oh. Find all that again. Alright. Unlock this. This carries over from the games, and I did not unlock this, which is annoying, but I have accepted that I will never be able to do that. So. Come on, hold up. Why do we get recipes of bread and shit like that? I don't know. Imagine the lungs on that dude. I mean, holy shit. We just don't ignore that. Hold on, let me just blow my nose real fast. They have left a while.
Is that freebie?
There we go. Ow. What would be the best weapon for a mouse?
My eyes deceive me.
Would be a spear, right?
Sophia, you scamp! You're alive!
In fur and surprisingly in one piece.
Ah, a bit of my charmed luck must have rubbed off on you. Now come on, there are rats to flee.
And that's a problem.
Why don't you run back to the sea while you still can? Oh, never run from a mouse. Very well, but I assure you...
there. And yeah, you can actually run past, I think.
Thank you, Sophia. I'm grateful to see you alive and well. And I'm sure Liam will be too.
Liam's here? Is he alright?
Liam's waiting for us at the dock. He's alive, but I fear his health is waning. There should only be a few vermin left now. Let's dispatch them quickly and meet up with Liam as soon as possible.
Absolutely, Laban. Take a man to sit. Run back to the night hole, you fancies.
There we go. And the... Oh, shit. Interesting that the guys who was looking straight at...
Thank you, Sophia. Those two were giving us a run for our honey, that's for certain.
You two alright?
All right. All right. You've gone and helped me twice tonight. You're making me look bad, Sophia.
Come on, you two. Robin said to meet up at the dock.
To the dock then. And there he is. Feeling as well
His
as ever.
fever's getting worse, Sophia. I fear we don't have the resources to help him here. But you've lit the lighthouse, and because of that, more defenders are being rallied from the woods. Well done.
Oh, thank you, Captain Robin, but what are we going to do about Liam? He's getting worse by the minute, and Scumstout is still up on the lighthouse. We can't stay put.
That's why we've prepared the boat for you here. Take Liam across the bay to Old Moss Creek, and make your way to the Winsome Wraith.
Winsome Wraith? Captain! But isn't that...
Stoats, yes. One of whom is my oldest friend, and the best healer you'll ever meet on this side of Redwall. Find Valo Scrimpaw. Tell him Robin sent you, and he'll help Liam. I'm sure.
And in order to unlock the critters, we actually have to talk to them.
Anything we need to
them.
discuss, let's be sure to discuss it now. We may not see each other for a while.
If I might ask, Captain, what exactly is the Winsome Wraith? I've only heard about it in stories, back as a Dibbon in Lilygrove. Always the story described as something... different.
Stories passed among mice do tend to take their own form. What was it you heard?
She does actually have the dots under her eyes. Alright.
Well, I remember one story describing it as a hideout for woodlanders from the Sea Rat pirates, back in the days of Martin the Warrior. Some say it's the remnants of the ship used to flood Cotier.
Dibbons certainly have quite the imagination. You're right that it is a ship, Sophia. Once a corsair ship that sailed the seas, crafted by sea rats. It came to rest on the river south of Redwall, likely during the reign of Queen Zarmina at Cotier. Now, with the river mostly dry, it sits. It serves as the home of Valo Scrimpaw and his two stoatlings. A lovely place, really. Quite warm and cozy.
Aye, cozy. And anything could be cozy with stoats around?
Yeah, sure,
Captain,
stoats.
I don't mean to question your friend, but aren't the stoats dangerous? Like the sea rats?
Many stoats are like the sea rats, yes. There may even be some stoats among this horde. But not Valo. For the sake of his privacy, I won't go into much detail. But believe me when I say that Valo is quite trustworthy.
He's changed then. Become a better stoat.
All creatures make mistakes in their lifetime. Vermin and woodlander alike. I, too, have hurt others. But where we come from is not what defines us. What matters is where we are going. Trust me to trust Valo Scrimpaw.
Okay, Robin, I will.
I don't remember their uniform being that bright. Oh, get down.
Head to the rowboat when you're ready to push off.
You did a great job lighting the lighthouse, Sophia, and beating Scumsnout, and saving Liam. Oh, you know, Laban and I weren't too sure you were ready for your initiation tests, but I suppose you proved us wrong. No offense.
To tell you the truth, Freyby, it was terrifying. Liam is in bad shape. I'm worried. But all he does is make jokes.
Aye, Liam has always been a card. You know, the night before Liam's initiation, me, him and Laban snuck out into the woods. And we found some toads asleep on their lily pads. One of them was Laban's friend, Groki. I guess they've got a prank war going on between each other. So, we snuck up behind them and started shouting and waving sticks around, pretending to be a night boogie. Except Groki's mum got all mad, and the whole knot chased after us. We were running, and Liam got stuck in the mud.
Oh.
And oh dear, imagine me. I think those toads just about smeared us with their tridents. Did Liam tell you that?
No, he didn't. I think Liam's bite would heal better if he didn't pretend everything was okay. Sometimes I worry he thinks life's just a big show.
Ah, Sophia, Sophia.
That's church spell.
Nice like me and Liam, are true-born comedians. What should really worry you is when Liam stops making jokes.
Suppose you're right. Maybe I should try to be funny too.
Ah, yes.
Don't
A
force it,
mousemaid
mate.
would be a great addition to the comedy troupe me and Laban aim to found. Go ahead. Give me your best joke.
Okay. Oh! My grandmother used to tell my sisters and me this one. What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question?
What?
No, that's the joke.
What's the joke?
The question's the joke.
I think you may need more teaching than I can give, Sophia.
The rhetorical question is a question that you don't answer. The rhetorical question would be why you haven't liked or any comments yet. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Laban.
Hello, Laban. It's so good to see you well. All these rats are giving us quite a run for it, aren't they?
They sure are, Sophia. But you sure gave old Scump now to run as well, you did.
Well, I should get Liam into the rowboat. Onward to the Winston Rafe, I suppose.
And
Take
that
care,
should
Sophia.
be everyone.
All will be well.
That is indeed everyone. Okay, yeah. Just one. It's a riddle here. Not gonna. I think I know where it is, but I'm not gonna run after it in this playthrough. So, hello,
How are
Liam.
you feeling?
Well, I'm alive, thanks to you, Sophia, my love.
You've been
If
better.
you'd not found me, I'd have been rat fodder by now for sure.
But how are you feeling, Liam Rivermouth?
I'll never feel as wonderful as that moment I laid eyes on you at the namesake dance. Not until our wedding day.
Liam, your fever is worse than I thought.
I solemnly swear, Sophia Rymaid, that I am perfectly lucid.
So, it's all. I don't know if I really should spoil it, but Sophia does not really have I feel bad portraits.
Once we get to the riverbed, I'll fetch you some herbs, some down and mushrooms, your favourite, and anything else that I can find to make you more comfortable, alright?
Be sure to fetch some honeysuckle too.
Yes, and honeysuckle. Good for sore throats.
And for fighting off infections. Well, and for giving to pretty mousemate on her wedding day. Tradition, remember?
Oh, right. Of course. Boys, what about the wedding, huh?
Well, what else have I got to look forward to than a lifetime with you?
Probably the only thing he can think about to die and all that stuff.
I'm ready to go whenever you are, Soph. Just let me adjust my shoulder. Ow, ow!
Oh, but be careful, Liam!
I wonder what that is made of, the shoulder. I guess it's just garnet, but still. Dude bit through a few layers.
You ready for an adventure, Liam?
I suppose I better be.
Oh, and Sophia, Tassa is ahead of you on her way to the Winsome Wraith as well.
Huh? What business does she have with Stokes?
She's carrying with her a special key, known as the Tangle. But I fear the rats know about it, or at least they know it could be valuable to them, and they're right. We can't risk them finding it, which is why it must be delivered safely to the hand of Valor Scrimpaw. It'll be safe with him. Go now then, and get Liam to the Winsome Wraith.
I still don't know what the meaning with that key is. And look at those pedals, holy shit!
Sing a scout's call, are you?
Oh, of course. Having a whistle code is one of my favourite things about being a scout. Don't forget the rhyme. Once to follow, twice to come, thrice for danger, 4 times none.
What are you holding up, my love? How many whistles?
You know me. I'm always fine. Right. I suppose I'm not totally fine. Everything just seems to be happening so fast. This fever's got me a bit muddled. I keep thinking about what the dark forest might be like.
How can I lower the...
But that's just me being silly. I'm sorry, Soph. I don't want to burden you with this.
Liam, we aren't going to die. And you aren't a burden.
Well, thanks.
Sophia had never seen her Liam like this. She desperately wanted to make him feel better. But how? What could lift his spirits? She knew Liam, above all else, cared about his community and his relationships. There were few things more important to him than that. Perhaps this knowledge could help her find something encouraging to say.
1 second. Sorry. There. Alright, so... yeah, then all you have to do is to...
We're in this together.
Thanks.
Look at the portrait and go for that.
I just hope the others
When
at the Grove are alright.
When I figured that out, it was just... oh, come on.
We have each other, and that's what matters. There's no better team than the Scouts of Lily Grove.
You're right, of course. We've got to keep moving forward. And what about us? Do you think we'll meet any more rats along the way?
I feel bad for the rats, actually. What kind of friends can you have with that kind of life?
Oh, Sophia. Your perspective on life is why I love you. I hope Tussa's as cheerful as you right now. I feel a bit worried for her travelling all alone.
Don't fret, Liam. No scout is really ever alone. We're all in this together.
Indeed. The Tangram's got to get to safety. I suppose we'll see her once we reach the Winsome Wraith. I still wonder if they're as friendly as Captain Robin made them out to be.
Even if they're not, we can resolve to be friendly, can't we?
You're absolutely right. I just hope the journey there isn't too long. Oh, I hate to be a burden for you, Soph.
I love you, Liam Rivermouse. You can never be a burden.
Yeah, no need to not be nice,
I do
unless
love
the other
you.
person is
I'm just
not
glad that when
nice
this is all
themselves.
over, we'll finally get to be married.
Right. We've got a wedding to plan.
Oh, what a wonderful day that will be. But look, we're just about at the shore.
Alright, so, thank you all for watching, hope you all enjoyed, and yeah. See you all next time. Farewell. This map was actually quite fun. A little bit of a bitch to figure out, but...
Hey, I smell a campfire to the north. If we head upriver, we can find it and make camp.
About how far would you say the campfire is, Sophia?
Not too far. Can't you smell it?
Sure, of course. It's just a little hard to pay attention to my nose.
Are you hurting that bad?
No, I'm completely fine.
Liam, you don't sound fine.
I'm just a bit slow going. Lead the way, milady.